Looking to turn your living room into a personal cinema? In this countdown, we're ranking the best 75-inch 4K TVs of 2025 from number 5 to number 1. From budget-friendly big screens that punch above their price to cutting-edge premium sets that will blow you away. We'll cover everything from panel tech, OLED, QLED, mini LED, and HDR formats to gaming features like HDMI 2.1 and high refresh rates. Stick around for number 1. It's an absolute stunner, and by the end, you'll know which 75-inch TV is the perfect fit for you. Let's dive in. Stepping up the price and performance a bit, the TCL 75QM7, also known as the Q7 or QM7 series, offers an awesome bang for your buck in the mid-range. This is a 75-inch QLED TV with a mini LED backlight, which means it has hundreds of local dimming zones to improve contrast. The result? You get great black levels in dark scenes with minimal blooming, plus excellent peak brightness that makes HDR content really pop off the screen. It's less advanced than the premium flagships, but you wouldn't know it at a glance. The picture quality is that good for this price tier. Unlike most mid-range TVs, this one actually packs in high-end features, especially for gamers. The TCL QM7 supports all the major HDR formats: Dolby Vision, HDR10+, HDR10, and HLG. So no matter what you stream, it's covered. Colors are wide and well saturated, and it's bright enough to handle daytime viewing. It has decent reflection handling to reduce glare in bright rooms. For gamers, the QM7 is a treat. It offers two HDMI 2.1 ports that can do 4K at 120Hz, or even up to 144Hz for PC gaming. VRR is supported, including FreeSync, so fast-paced games stay smooth with no tearing. Input lag is low, and there's even an ALLM, or Auto Low Latency mode, to automatically engage game mode. This kind of gaming support is something you usually see in much pricier TVs. TCL really delivered here. Now, because it's a VA panel QLED, one compromise is the narrow viewing angle. The picture looks best when you're sitting directly in front of it. If you move far off to the side, the image can lose some color and contrast. It's the sweet spot for value, ideal for someone who wants high-end performance without paying an outright premium. It's a great choice for movie lovers and gamers alike who want a big screen that's no slouch in any department. If you want a giant 75-inch 4K screen without a giant price tag, the Hisense 75U6N is the budget pick we recommend. Unlike many entry-level TVs, this one actually delivers impressive picture quality for the price. It features a VA-type LED panel with full-array local dimming and quantum dot color, so you get surprisingly deep blacks and vivid colors even in a dark room. Both Dolby Vision and HDR10+ are supported, meaning HDR movies have rich contrast and color on this set, a rare find in the budget tier. Despite its low cost, the U6N doesn't skimp on features. It's bright enough to combat some glare in a well-lit room, and it includes a basic HDR game mode with variable refresh rate support to reduce screen tearing. Now, it is a 60Hz panel, no 120Hz here, and lacks true HDMI 2.1, so gaming is limited to 4K at 60Hz, and VRR only works up to 60Hz. But the U6N can accept up to 1440p at 120Hz if you prioritize frame rate over resolution, which is a neat perk for a budget TV. Its built-in Google TV platform gives you all the streaming apps you need, and while the Hisense's speakers are possible, you'll still want a soundbar for the best audio experience. Pretty much true for all TVs on this list. If you're budget conscious, this big screen champ shows that going large doesn't mean settling for less. Now we're getting into the seriously good stuff. The LG 77C4 is a 77-inch OLED TV, yep, a tad larger than 75-inch, but it's in the same class, that offers a true cinematic experience without completely blowing up your wallet. This TV is often called the best 75-inch class TV for most people, and it's easy to see why. With OLED technology, the C4 delivers pixel-perfect contrast. Every pixel can turn off individually, so you get inky black levels and infinite contrast that make dark movie scenes look spectacular. You can enjoy movies with rich shadow detail and zero blooming halos around bright objects. If you love watching movies in a dim or dark room, this TV will wow you. The C4 uses LG's latest OLED panel, which is brighter than previous generations, so HDR highlights have more impact than before. Colors are vibrant and true to life, covering a wide color gamut for 4K HDR content. It supports Dolby Vision HDR for movies and shows and handles it beautifully. The viewing angles are basically as wide as it gets. You can sit off to the side and still see accurate colors, which is great for wide seating arrangements. Now, being an OLED, it's not as blindingly bright as the LED TVs on this list, so in a sunlit room, the picture won't pop as much, though it's still respectable. And while the C4's built-in speakers are okay, the sound quality is just average. The audio doesn't quite match the grandeur of the picture. For a true home theater feel, you want a good sound system or soundbar with it. The TV does support Dolby Atmos pass-through and even DTS formats for audio files. But these are minor gripes considering what you're getting. It's a fantastic all-rounder, one that truly brings the cinema and arcade into your living room. If you plan to watch a lot of TV in a bright room or you love a punchy, vibrant picture, look no further than Samsung's 75-inch QN90FF Neo QLED. This is the top premium 4K QLED from Samsung 2025, and it's an absolute beast when it comes to brightness, color, and motion. Thanks to its mini LED backlight with quantum dots, the QN90 can get insanely bright. We're talking on the order of 2,000 nits peak in HDR mode. Translation: HDR highlights on this TV can literally make you squint, and it has no trouble battling glare from sunlight or room lights. Samsung also equipped it with a special glare-free screen coating, so even in a sun-filled room, you won't be distracted by reflections. And unlike many VA panel TVs, the QN90 has an ultra-wide viewing angle technology that keeps colors from washing out at off angles. Everyone gets a great view on movie night. Picture quality on the QN90 is nothing short of stunning for an LED-based display. It produces deep, inky blacks for an LED TV thanks to thousands of local dimming zones working in tandem, and it maintains rich shadow detail without crushing dark areas. Samsung's latest Neo Quantum processor, Gen 3, uses AI to upscale content and refine motion, so even lower res or fast-moving content like sports looks super clear. In fact, Tech Radar crowned this model as best for sports because of its combination of high brightness, great motion handling, and wide-angle viewing, perfect for those big game days. Whether you're watching a 4K Blu-ray, streaming, or catching live sports, the QN90 delivers a bright, punchy image that really pops. Samsung's Tizen Smart platform runs the show here, offering a smooth, app-rich experience with an easy-to-navigate interface. And Samsung's solar cell remote that never needs batteries is a nice eco-friendly bonus. Audio on the QN90 is notably good for a thin TV. It has a built-in 4.2.2-channel 60-watt speaker system with object tracking sound that creates a more immersive soundstage by making audio move with the action on screen. Explosions and dialogue actually have some spatial separation. It's no replacement for a true surround system, but it performs most TV speakers by a mile. This is the bright room champ and the QLED king of our list. Coming in at the top spot is LG's OLED 77G4, the ultimate 75-inch class 4K TV to buy in 2025. This is the TV to get if you refuse to compromise. It's a 77-inch OLED TV from LG's Elite Gallery series, and it combines all of OLED's strengths with new tech that takes its performance to new heights. The G4 OLED uses micro-lens array technology, which basically means there are microscopic lenses over the OLED pixels to boost brightness dramatically. The result? The G4 can get substantially brighter than previous OLEDs. HDR highlights now truly pop, while maintaining those perfect blacks. In a dark room, it's mind-blowing, giving you a pro-grade movie experience with perfect blacks and well-saturated colors that make HDR movies look incredible. Even in a brighter room, that extra brightness helps the G4 hold its own. Combined with effective anti-reflection handling, it performs admirably in ambient light. The G4 supports virtually every high-end format and feature. It's armed with Dolby Vision for movies and Dolby Atmos audio pass-through, so your 4K Blu-rays and streaming shows will use the best formats. It also uniquely supports DTS audio formats, something most TVs have dropped, so if you have a collection of DTS X Blu-rays, you're covered. LG's video processing is top-notch, handling upscaling and motion smoothly, so even everyday cable TV or sports look great. And like the C4, the G4 is a gaming monster. 4 HDMI 2.1 ports with 4K at 120Hz and up to 144Hz support on each. VRR, including G-Sync, FreeSync, ALLM, and an almost instantaneous pixel response time. Input lag is extremely low, making for a buttery smooth gaming experience with no perceptible delay. Whether you're into fast shooters or cinematic adventure games, the G4 will make them look and feel their best. This TV can even push 4K 120Hz at 10-bit with Dolby Vision gaming on the latest consoles. Truly state-of-the-art capabilities. Are there any downsides? Very few, and mostly related to the fact it's a premium OLED. It's quite expensive. This is the priciest TV on our list by a fair margin. Also, like all OLEDs, if you're a very static content user, like leaving news tickers on all day, every day, you have to be mindful of potential burn-in over many years. But LG has mitigations in place, and for typical varied use, it's not a big concern. Now you might ask, how about Sony's flagship, the 77-inch A95L QD OLED? It's a great question. The A95L is indeed a phenomenal TV that could vie for the #1 spot. In fact, the A95L uses QD OLED tech and delivers slightly more vibrant color volume and has Sony's famously excellent video processing. It's also got Sony's Acoustic Surface Audio Plus, meaning the screen itself acts as a speaker for fantastic built-in sound. The A95L really sings in the audio department. If you demand the very best and can swing the cost, the LG G4 OLED is the clear winner. And there you have it, the top 5 best 75-inch 4K TVs of 2025, ranked from the budget-friendly Hisense to the ultra-premium LG OLED G4. Whether you're looking for a value pick to enjoy casual movies and gaming, or a no-holds-barred flagship for a jaw-dropping home theater, there's something on this list for you. Which one would you pick for your setup? Let us know in the comments. If you found this roundup helpful, be sure to give us a thumbs up. It really helps. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more tech top 5s and buying guides. We've linked all the TVs in the description below, so you can check current prices and more details on each. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy TV hunting and enjoy your ultimate big screen experience.